Good morning everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your Mk1 weapons within 2 weeks. It's actually very simple, a little bit time consuming, but extremely efficient. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily. So if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to talk about is where do you get your Mk1 weapons? Well, you have to go to the item trader, talk to them, go to the Arks record badge exchange, and over here is a list of all the different Kaizaar Mk1 weapons which you can purchase for 30 record badges. So at the time of this recording, there's currently only one way to earn those record badges, and that is when you go to your personal over here, go to Arks records, and over here random challenge records. When you click on it, you can see there's the Geometric Labyrinth solo, and this is how you can earn 3 record badges. However, something that a lot of people don't know is you can earn 3 for every single class. So you can see here that I have the bronze rewards for my hunter, I have the bronze rewards for my fighter, I have the bronze rewards for my force, as well as my braver. How do I know? It's simply because I have the little star over here is lit up, it says on bronze, and I do have a score over here. While if you look at my waker, my bouncer, my techer, my gunner, and my ranger, I do not have any Arks records. Now keep note that after you complete the Geometric Labyrinth solo on whatever class, it does take a day before it registers your score over here as well as what rank you are. Currently there is a bug so you can't see the leaderboards of any of the classes. You used to be able to see all the classes except for bravers for some reason. However, unfortunately it just broke, so now you don't see the scores for any of the classes. However, under normal circumstances you will be able to see what your ranking is in the top 100. Now there is a strategy to get bronze on every single class extremely easily, like you don't even need to play the game. However, I do not recommend it because Sega may see it as a potential bug. It's not really a bug because it's been in the game for the longest time. However, I do recommend players to exercise caution over, getting banned. However, the strategy is actually very simple. The Geometric Labyrinth is a 40-minute instance. If you just AFK at the very beginning at the waiting room for the entirety of the 40 minutes, you will complete it and get the bronze reward with 0 score. However, as I said earlier, I do not know if this is a bannable offense or not. Personally, I don't think it's a bannable offense. However, I'm not going to do it just because, I don't want to risk anything. It would be a pretty dumb reason to get permanently banned over something silly like this. So I'm personally just running the Geometric Labyrinth with all the classes with 0 modifiers. Now, some of you guys may be wondering, Caro, how on earth are you running the Geometric Labyrinth with your ranger, your gunner, your techer, and all these other classes which are very low level? Well, the thing about the Geometric Labyrinth is it scales to your level. As long as you are level 30 or higher, you can gain access to the Geometric Labyrinth. So I make sure that all of my classes are at least level 31 for a very specific reason. And the reason is because that way I would be able to equip my Sword Zest armor, which is my current endgame armor anyway, which requires level 31. And as for my weapon of choice, I will be using my relic weapon, which is also level requirement 31. Another weapon choice that you can look at if you are around level 30, under level 35-ish, is the Cuckoo Roseate weapons, because don't forget the Cuckoo Roseate weapons actually give you 55% damage resistance in the Geometric Labyrinth. This is an extremely powerful weapon. The level requirement is only level 27, so if you are level 30, you can equip it, so you will be able to use these weapons in the Geometric Labyrinth, and it'll actually make your run a lot easier if you have a Cuckoo Roseate weapon. The only downside to this is if you are level 60 already, because again, all of the mobs scale to your level. So if you're level 60 and you decide to use a Cuckoo Roseate weapon, which is a level 27 weapon, you're going to be dealing very little damage to those mobs, and thus it will take a very long time to kill those mobs. So it kind of defeats the purpose of the damage resistance. However, if you're running the Geometric Labyrinth with 0 challenge settings, you can use any weapon because you're going to be fine. You can heal up whenever you want and you can just blast through it very easily. So how exactly am I equipping the katana on every single class? It's actually super simple. So for example, if my main class is a ranger, I just make sure that my subclass is a braver, and that way I can still equip the katana. As you're going to see here, I can put my relic katana over here. And then as for armors, I can still use all of my Sword Zest armors because the level requirement is 31. And bam, just like that, I still have 57.5% melee potency, and I'll still be super strong in the Geometric Labyrinth, even though I am only level 32. However, all the mobs in the labyrinth are also going to be level 32, so I'll have a very good time and I'll just slaughter them very, very easily. And by doing the geometric labyrinth on all 9 classes, I am guaranteed 27 Arks record badges on week 1. That means on the second week, all I need to do is 1 on my main character, which is of course going to be the Braver, and boom, I will have 30 of these Arks record badges by week 2 and be able to buy my Mk1 wired lances, which I can multi-weapon with my Kaizaar Katana. Remember, when you are multi-weaponing, it is the main weapon stats as well as augments which will transfer over. So you want to make sure that the Mk1 weapons that you want to multi-weapon with your main Kaizaar weapon is used as a material, and that your main weapon is the Kaizaar or the non-MK version, okay? So I will be showcasing that when I do get my Mk1 wire lances. So in conclusion, if you want to AFK in the geometric labyrinth for 40 minutes in order to get your bronze rewards for every single class, you can do it. However, I don't recommend it. Again, you know, do it at your own risk. If Sega decides that that is a bannable offense, then you're kind of SOL. So yeah, I kind of don't recommend you to do it, even though I know a lot of people hate running the geometric labyrinth, especially if you have to run it on every single class. That's a total of 9 runs. It gets very repetitive, very boring, very, very quickly. So I do understand why people would do that. However, again, personally, I am not doing that because I'm not willing to take that risk. That would be a very dumb reason to get banned for, and so I'm just going to avoid it altogether and just run it normally. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the